Hello and welcome back to Mega React. So today we're going to be watching Babylon 5 Season 1 Episode 4. Last episode we got to see more of the Centauri culture, kind of. We saw Londo. Is it Londo? Lando? I think it's Londo. Londo was in love with this dancer who was a Centaurian also. I might be saying those races wrong. I don't know. I'm still trying to figure it all out. It usually takes me about a season to get everything down. But we got to see what the female of his species looked like, and it was fantastic. We also learned more about how the houses in his society gain power through secrets and basically blackmail and things like that. Really, really interesting. We also learned that there is slavery in the universe and on his planet, and that's kind of crazy. And we got to see that he is, a man of true passion and everything, and it was great. And we also got to see some new characters introduced. I'm not sure how big they're going to be in the overall plot of the show. The female of that reptilian looking race, can't remember the guy's name, but you know who I'm talking about. The reptilians with the red eyes, and they hate the Centauri. They were once held under the Centauri thumb, but now they are independent and becoming more powerful and have the desire that the Centauri used to have to conquer. And that's great. I don't know. I just love everything about this show. Not really much else to say, so I'm going to hop right into it. But before I do, please come on this Babylon 5 journey with me. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Patreon link in the description below. This is Mega. Let's get into it. Here we go. B5.
Still haven't told me when the commander is due back.
That's an underbite, sir.
How soon is soon?
Longer than a little while, faster than later. He took out a fighter to check out a damaged transport.
Isn't that sort of job usually delegated to someone else?
Commander's a hands-on kind of guy. He'll grab any chance to take out a ship. He's like that.
Vance, what are you doing here?
I was in the sector. I thought I'd stop by and visit my favorite student. I've come to offer you an adventure, Stephen.
What kind of adventure?
Science. Guy seems kind of shady to me.
If I didn't know any better, I might think you were trying to smuggle something in.
Here, let me show you.
Is that the same guy that Patrick Swayze ripped the throat out of in Roadhouse? I know that's random, but for some reason, it just came into my mind. That's the same guy.
The dawn of the third age of mankind.
Let me know in the comments below,
10 years
because I'm not
after
going to
the
look it up.
Urdhambari War.
How does it look?
All the signs point to death by natural causes. Heart attack from the look of it.
That's
The title tells me it's an
I'll
infection.
know more after we do an autopsy. We had a little problem at one of the docking bays. Now, would you like to tell me what this is?
Is that the same cargo?
I need your help.
I think it is.
Nelson,
Yep.
meet Dr. Stephen Franklin.
There he
one of the
is.
best students I ever had. Show him.
Ooh, what did you find? Something.
It's funny. I just had an energy spike on my screen.
Ooh.
Same here. What's the location?
I thought it was around MedLab. I'm not sure. It was just there for a second.
When we found these artifacts sealed in a vault, buried nearly a mile beneath the surface of Ikara 7.
But Ikara 7 is a dead world.
Yes, but don't you see, that proves what I've been saying for years, that Ikara was once home to a highly advanced spacefaring society.
Maybe that's what killed the planets. The energy source. The infection.
How old are they? Vance, I told you.
I know. Humor me. Put it in your medical scanner.
It's alive? It's alive.
Capillaries, traces of DNA. Vance.
Biomechanical?
Is composed of living tissue. This is organic technology.
Yes.
One trick that Earth hasn't yet been able to crack. The ability to create living ships that thrive in the vacuum of space.
Yes.
To create weapons that produce their own power through internal generation.
Like a firefly lights up at night.
That is
The
revolutionary.
ultimate synthesis of machine technology and living tissue. I need someone I can trust.
You gotta know this is
You once told
shady.
me back at the university that you wanted your name to go down in history. Well, this is it, Stephen. This is the mother lode. I can't do it without you. I need your help.
He's in. He's in. Yeah, look at that smile.
Finish unpacking, Nelson.
It's gonna be famous.
We have a lot of work ahead of us.
Ooh, what is that? Oh no! Shit! That ain't good. Oh! He's back up? Wonder if anyone even knows. He must be infected. Oh, that's not... Is he turning into biomechanical? That's what it looks like. Looks like Tyler Durden kissed his hand.
The last time I gave an interview, they told me to just relax and say what I really felt. 10 minutes after the broadcast, I got transferred to an outpost so far off the star maps you couldn't find it with a hunting dog and a Ouija board.
That's pretty far.
Charming, effervescent commander we've all come to know and love. What's the worst that can happen?
Granted, this may be important, but you wouldn't have created it. You just found it. It's a shortcut. Frankly, I'm a little uncomfortable about corporations financing expeditions to alien worlds so they can steal whatever technology they have. Feels a little like grave robbing.
A little bit.
You know what it costs to mount an off-world expedition? If the corporations won't pay, who will?
The government, which is just as bad.
I've seen things off-world you can't even imagine. I've stood in the Abendi Desert and watched all 7 moons go into eclipse. I've walked in vaults that have been sealed longer than has been a human race.
Blade Runner moment.
It's 5 million years old. By God, Stephen, I have lived.
At least my hands are clean. How about yours?
Oh, is that his whole arm turning crazy? Does he want more? Zap me again? No? Is he learning how to use it, maybe? That's like a biomechanical heart. Oh, you're looking rough. Oh no, don't do it. Yeah, he's gonna do it. Oh no.
My God. Nelson, what happened? Protect.
Oh. Security system has been activated. Ooh. Great practical effects. My goodness.
I still haven't heard a satisfactory answer, Dr.
I love that.
And frankly, I'm getting tired of asking for one.
Dr. Franklin was attacked by your assistant, covered in some kind of armor that bears a striking similarity to the artifacts you brought onto this station.
Artifacts that were not cleared for access.
I mean, if I am responsible for starting all this, the least I can do is help finish it.
Done.
Was that a little smile? Was that a little smile? Oh, this bastard. It's like a horror movie.
Protect. Lieutenant Commander, I picked up that energy flash again.
Commander, I understand there's a problem. Some kind of attack.
Ms. Kramer, you are in a secure area. You will leave, and you will leave now.
This is news. And the people have a right to know.
And you have a right to spend the next 2 days in the brig. Lieutenant Commander, I want this weapon triangulated.
He will lock your ass up.
Down to within 10 feet.
Coming up now.
Commander.
Don't. You're too young to experience that much pain.
Man, it's gotten big. It's like a golem. Iron golem? Biomechanical golem? Flesh golem. Combination between a flesh golem and an iron golem.
Take him down.
Oh, that looks great. I ain't even making a dent in this dude. Next level armor.
Soon he'll be strong enough to destroy the entire station.
So, the next chance we get to stop him might be our last chance.
Yes.
Commander, we managed to access the organic memory banks of one of the artifacts.
Make it short, Doctor. I don't have a lot of time. Let me know when it's on the move again. Go.
Over the course of their history, the Akarans were invaded half a dozen times. Each assault more deadly than the first. They needed to create the perfect weapon, able to adapt to any situation. An organic weapon, capable of independent thought.
Since it would take years to create synthetic intelligence, they incorporated the brainwave patterns of one of their researchers into the weapons. They hardwired the machine half of the weapons not to respond to anyone who wasn't pure Ikaran. Just one problem, Commander. How do you define a pure Ikaran or a pure human? No one is pure.
Yeah, that is kind of flawed logic.
Doctor, I'm joining Mr. Garibaldi on the line.
God, that looks so good. I'm sorry I keep saying how good it looks, but I love it.
Religious fanatics and military extremists that ran the government. They programmed the weapons with a level of standards based on ideology, not science.
The next invasion, 11 of the machines were released, and they stopped the invaders by killing anything that didn't match their profile of the pure, perfect Ikaran.
Which was the whole
When they were
world.
finished, the machines turned on their creators. They began a process of extermination based on the slightest deviation of what they were programmed to consider normal. They killed and kept killing until the last Ikaran was dead.
Blasted out an airlock.
Commander, we hit it with everything we had. We didn't even slow it down. The only weapons that might be big enough to kill it would rupture the hull and kill everybody anyway.
And that's what we'll have to do, blow out the hull.
Where are you going?
I'll try to lure it into the docking area. We get it in place, seal the area, and blow out the airlock. Armored or not, nothing can live in a vacuum.
Did I tell you?
Except how are you gonna get it there?
Did I tell you?
Its personality matrix. I'm gonna try and make it mad.
Good plan. I knew they'd have to blow this sucker out of an airlock.
Your name is dead, Tular. Your world is dead. Ikara lives. Ikara is dead.
Run! That is not running. That is getting shot.
See for yourself. Look inside.
You're gonna overload the machine.
See what he's seen. Go on. Look into his mind. He can't hide the truth. He can't lie to you. Dead. 1,000 years dead. There's your pure world. He did this. Yes. No! Damn you, look at it. You and the rest.
Look at it.
You forgot the first rule of the fanatic. When you become obsessed with the enemy, you become the enemy.
Error, error, error.
Maker! Forgive us this madness. Forgive us.
Well, at least I can bury you as a human. Hey, Doc. They confiscated all your work.
Medlab 2, resting.
Yeah, he lived.
Vance! He was acting on your orders the whole time.
Mm.
For God's sake, Vance, why?
Security. Yep.
Santayana. Those who do not remember the past are condemned to repeat it.
Facts.
Yes.
Dr. Franklin, I have orders to confiscate the artifacts and transfer them to Earth Central.
On whose authority?
Earth Force Defense, Bioweapons Division. Something about studying them for planetary security reasons.
Of course.
See no one read Santayana anymore. You'll excuse me if you need me. I'll be over there, getting drunk with the rest of the aliens.
Of course the government wants that tech. My goodness.
Unless we go to the stars.
Go to the stars. What a way to end. I'll be right back with you. So that was Babylon 5, Season 1, Episode 4. That has been my favorite episode of the season so far. It really felt like, classic sci-fi at its best. We had great practical effects, which I always love, but the story is really what made this so good. A civilization wiped out by its own technology, set up to defend them from anyone who wasn't pure, which of course backfires and destroys the whole planet. And it really, like they even said in this episode, touches on so many things in our history and apparently in aliens' histories as well. The fanatic and the idea of purity, the idea of perfection, the unobtainable standards set by the fanatic on every side. Every side has their fanatics, doesn't really matter. And the fanatics' ideal of what is right and how nothing can deviate from the fanatic's ideal of right and wrong, and anything that does must be destroyed. So poignant today, yesterday, 20 years from now. This is something that, and it's like they even said in the episode knew what this episode was about. The people that wrote this episode, they knew what they were doing. Those who do not remember the past are doomed to repeat it, which, is so true. Yet so many people seek to erase the past or hide the past, but you should never do that. The past of everyone and everything is dirty. The world is a dirty place. The universe in the show is a dirty place. Mankind has a dirty history all throughout the world. And we must always remember the past. What was done, what was good, what was bad. Because if we do not remember it, we cannot learn from it, and we are doomed to repeat it. And that's what this episode was all about. And at the end, where the sentient machine begged for forgiveness when it realized what its kind has done, that was such good sci-fi. It was so good. It was so good. I love this show. This show is fantastic. If you're having a good time watching these reactions, please continue to come on this journey with me. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Patreon link in the description below. This is Mega signing off.